House Speaker Nancy Pelosi claiming she was set up ahead of a visit to a San Francisco hair salon. Pelosi says that the salon owes her an apology for misrepresenting city health orders. Now, she's being called a hypocrite, and she's my loser of the week. And I want to bring in District Media President Beverly Hallberg. Beverly, you normally, go after these politicians, but it's hard not to. Not only did she, go against her own rules, her finger wagging, but she dissed this woman who might lose her business.
Yeah, this is an easy loser for this week. I think everybody could agree that this was a poor move. And like you said, it wasn't just what she did, which is thinking she was above the COVID restrictions. It was also making herself the victim, saying that she was the one who was bearing the burden of this because she didn't know that the salon was open, which of course isn't true. But the owner that you mentioned, Erica Kios, I want to lift her up as a winner. She spoke out on behalf of business owners across this country who want to reopen. There is a GoFundMe account for her. She has raised $135,000 so far. So if you care about this small business owner who's being run out of San Francisco because of speaking up and pointing out the hypocrisy, go to her GoFundMe account and help her out.
All right, now for something positive in addition to that GoFundMe thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Gratitude. Rivals on the greens, golf greats Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods both failing to qualify for this week's Tour Championship, but it was a late-night tweet by Mickelson this week that got everyone buzzing. Here's the tweet. Dear Tiger, thank you for all that you've done for this great game of golf. No one has benefited more than me, and I just wanted you to know I appreciate you and all that you've done. That's all. Thank you. I love that, Beverly. Gratitude is missing so badly in this society.
I agree. And look, when we think of fierce competitors in sports over the years, we think of the rivalry, but the reality is they get more viewers, they get more money if they have these good rivalries. So I think it's, you look at Phil Mickelson thanking Tiger Woods. I'm sure Tiger Woods feels the same about Phil Mickelson because they've helped each other out through this time and bringing more attention to the sport. So I love that they took time to do so. I think it's great.
All right, real quick, my other winner and the other human trait I love is determination. A 29-year-old with an amazing entrepreneurial spirit. According to the New York Post, Michaela Ray works for an upscale fashion designer during the day, but then she works as a seamstress. She mends clothes out of a cart on the streets of the East Village in New York City at nighttime. Beverly, I love this woman. And by the way, who's Alex Trebek?
Oh, Alex Trebek, I'm so excited. Jeopardy is back on September 14th. We are going to see that the first game show is back. And look, I want to point out the woman you just mentioned. We are talking about people who were overcomers. She is someone who, through this pandemic, has decided to turn a cart that was used for roasting nuts and going through New York City into being able to tailor people's clothing. So I love that. And I love Alex Trebek, somebody who is fighting cancer and overcoming what he's gone through, is right back on the airwaves. And one final winner, I loved your town hall with Dave Portnoy this week. I thought it was fantastic TV time. So really good investment tips. There's a lot of good things to go around this week.
Yeah, a woman just texted me or DM'd me, and she said that her husband, when I said procrastination is what stops most people, she said it inspired her husband to go after a lifelong dream. Beverly, that made me feel so good. It also makes me feel good to do our Friday winners and losers. Thanks a lot. I'll see you again real soon. In the meantime, folks,